Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech, and in this video, I'll be doing the gaming review, battery drain test and the heat test of the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7. Now before we get started, these are the complete specifications of this tablet. It sports a 10.4-inch TFT IPS panel with Full HD Plus resolution and sports a Snapdragon 662 processor with Adreno 610 GPU and 3GB of RAM and 32GB of storage. Now the display of this tablet is pretty good, especially considering its size, and it will be great for playing smaller games like Angry Birds or Candy Crush. Now with that said, this tablet comes with a pretty decent processor, at least better than the previous Samsung Tab A. Now the Snapdragon 662 processor is a previous generation mid-range processor and it packs in decent performance. These are the benchmarks for a quick reference. Now the biggest downside for this tablet would be its internal storage. Right out of the box we get about 24GB of space for our user apps and user data, and that means we really can't install a lot of games on it. It has a dedicated SD card slot, but we can't move games completely to the SD card. So with this tablet, you really have to be picky about the number of applications that you install and the size of the games as well. Anyway, that's all about memory management. Now let's see the actual gaming performance. By the way, here's my current setup. There are two huge lights on either side. This tablet has currently 60% of battery left, and as for the temperature, on the front, maximum temperature is 31 degrees, and on the back, it's fluctuating from 30 to 31 degrees. There is an AC running in the background at 26 degrees, and the current room temperature is 26 degrees. Now I'll start the timer and start the gaming review with Asphalt 9. By the way, this tablet has quad speakers, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. They give you a stereo effect, and they are pretty loud. So let me just reduce it a bit. Now this seems to be the optimal level. Now let's start the race. As you can see, visuals look pretty good, even smaller details like the sparks and dirt look pretty good, but it's slightly pixelated in few places, especially in graphic intensive scenes. And that's because we are having a Full HD Plus resolution in a 10.4-inch screen. That means each pixel on this tablet is much bigger than your phone. That makes the whole display slightly pixelated in visual intensive scenes. As for gaming experience, there is a bit of lag. It's not very smooth, there is a hiccup here and there, and it's not a very pleasant gaming experience. Even the tablet size is pretty huge, so you might need some time to get used to it. So guys, I've been playing this game for about 7 minutes. Now let's check the temperature. On the front, maximum temperature is 34 degrees, and on the back, maximum temperature is once again 34 degrees. Now the tablet feels slightly warm, but that's completely negligible. Next, I'll be playing Call of Duty in high graphics settings in high frame rate. Once again, visuals look good, even the details are good, but it lacks sharpness and the display looks pixelated because of the larger screen size. As for gameplay, controls are smooth, but once again, because of the huge size, you need to get used to it and rearrange these on-screen buttons. By the way, there is a bit of lag, but it is still manageable. If you reduce the graphics settings further, it'll be much more smoother. Now I'll be playing in low graphics settings at high frame rate. Honestly, I didn't notice much difference between high graphics settings and low graphics settings, but the control seems much smoother than before. So guys, I've been playing this game for about 11 minutes. Now let's check the temperature. On the front, maximum temperature I have seen was 35 degrees. On the back, once again, maximum temperature is about 35 degrees. So I've been playing games continuously for about 18 minutes and the current battery percentage is 54%. So for approximately 18 minutes of gameplay, this tablet consumed about 6% of battery, which is kinda okay considering the huge size of the display. By the way, tablet feels slightly warm near the rear camera, but just warm, it's completely manageable. Now for the heat test, I'll be taking pictures continuously using the front and rear cameras for 3 minutes and then check the temperature. By the way, there is still an AC running in the background at 26 degrees and the current room temperature is also 26 degrees. Now I'll start the timer and start taking pictures. So it's been about 3 minutes. Now let's check the temperature. On the front, maximum temperature is about 36 degrees. Even on the back, maximum temperature is about 36 degrees. Now the tablet feels slightly more warmer than before, especially near the rear camera, but it's still manageable. By the way, I've taken about 92 pictures in those 3 minutes, which is a pretty small number. Now I tried to use this tablet right after performing the heat test and everything was still pretty smooth and there was no throttling. So overall gaming experience on this tablet is pretty good. You can get a great experience if you can reduce the graphics settings or play smaller games. As for heating issues, there are none. Even the battery life of this tablet is pretty good. So guys, what do you think about the performance of this tablet? Do let me know by commenting below this video, and if you're planning to buy this tablet, use the link in the description. It always helps the channel. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.